Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bang on Bug,
It's your girl, Just K for real.
and we got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's the one and only latest love, AvaNu.
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 Okay, so matter of fact, where that name come from?
Shit, my name actually used to be Gifted. I signed a management deal back in 2011 after I got fired from Aaron's. And my homies thought it was kind of funny because Aaron's was competing with New Avenue. And the way I got fired was kind of messed up. I was the manager, I had to turn my keys in pretty much. And we had like a deadbolt on the front door, pretty much. So I turned my keys and I couldn't get out, and I had to sit through the whole meeting just to be able to get out the store.
Oh no.
So he waited to the door, to like 10 o'clock. That's when we finally opened. I finally left. And I basically just started working and trying to pursue my career. And my homies was like, you need to change your name. My manager said I need to change my name. And they kept joking. I was like, well, New Avenue is the competitor with Aaron's. And I thought it was corny, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? I'm not, like, my life is not based off a job, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though it was a significant part, because that's when I ended up getting my first record deal. I went on tour, a whole bunch of stuff happened in 2011. So I kind of pondered on the name, and I woke up one day and I said, you know what, I'm going to go with AvaNu, not New Avenue. I dropped the E's off of it, and I just spelled the AVANU, and that was it.
Do you ever say AKA gifted? Like
Nah.
No. You should throw that in there.
I want to, but that gifted name is like from high school. So, and I'm 34 now.
That's your time. Gifted, what's up?
Well, he gotta like it more than you do. So.
Right. He ain't like Avenue at first either. It might
you're
grow
right.
on you.
You're right. It might, you know what I'm saying? I might do that.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
Atlanta, Bankhead, born and raised.
Okay, so
I ain't Grady baby though. I'm Prophet Long. My brother and sister Grady babies.
So where you born
I won Atlanta. I'm just saying, I'm not a Grady baby. My mom had me at Crawford Long.
Okay.
Grady baby's got like a connotation to be crazy, so I just have to make sure I specify. You know what I'm saying?
I seen something that said Atlanta the only place where niggas rep their hospital.
I mean, I'm just saying, hey, it's for real.
Yeah, I guess because the name sound cool too.
Grady baby.
No,
Yeah.
listen, no.
To me, it is.
Most Grady babies are
They
different.
nutty.
You know what I'm saying? They different. They, So I just have to let people know. Crawford Long, but I'm still Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm still Atlanta all day.
Okay, did you grow up both of your parents?
Nah. I grew up with my mom and stepdad. I didn't meet my father till I was like 9. I spoke to him on the phone. Probably like a week later, he was gone. And my first like real recollection of meeting my father was literally at his wake.
Damn.
So, yeah, it fucked with me big time. And during that time, I didn't know how to take it, so I kind of held it in. So I didn't really cry about it until I was 21. And that's when I had my daughter. So it was kind of like one of those moments where it's like, okay, boom.
Yeah.
I can't talk to my daddy, you know what I'm saying? But I did talk to him for that week before he passed.
So what do you feel like you missed out on, like, since you didn't get a relationship with your dad? Or do you feel like you missed out on anything?
I definitely feel like I missed out on a lot. Because I'm finding out so much about him now that I'm older. He was a singer too. He was in a group. He was touring. And it's literally like everything that I'm doing now, he was doing. He was an actor, he was a comedian. And I kind of feel like I wish I would have been able to at least kind of pick his brain about, certain stuff. Shit, I didn't even know that he could like transition as far as like the levels or octaves or whatever.
Oh, he can run.
Oh yeah. He can sing.
What's it so long for y'all to meet though?
We never necessarily met.
Like the phone call.
Yeah, the phone call. I don't know. I have not. I mean, I do know that. As far as him and my mom, it was an abusive relationship when my mom was married to him, whatever. So.
Mental or physical?
No, physical. Like physical. To the point that my older brother stabbed a nigga with like a knife. That kind of physical.
He held it down.
yeah. And that was, that's a story I've been told because she was pregnant with me during that time. But so it was from birth, you know what I'm saying, a lot of toxic type of energy going on. But I think that's kind of one of the main reasons why my mom didn't tell me much about it during the time growing up. The only thing that ever like really confused me, that I knew it had to be something deep there. For one, she married my dad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't married my brother or my sister dad. And I'm the youngest. So I knew it had to be something real there, you know what I'm saying? And then I seen her cry at the funeral. So the shit was confusing to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, now all I know is that this nigga used to beat you and shit. So I'm confused. I'm trying to be tough. Like, you know, I don't want to like the nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was confusing to me. And I think when I got older and when I had my own child, that's when everything came to light, where it's like, all right, you know, people fuck up, but
shit happens.
Yeah, I still wish I could have been able to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Okay, so do you ever think it's a good enough reason to hit a female?
Oh shit.
All right, see, I'm a psych major, so I have to play.
Gang,
I gotta play devil's advocate. At the end of the day, I don't think nobody should be putting no hands on them. You know what I'm saying? And to be funny, most domestic violence is being the other side.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
But guys don't talk about it.
Yeah. So I don't agree with it. However, I understand some folks can't you know what I'm saying, control themselves. And I've seen I done been in situations where a female like literally tried to push me to that level, but I just got self-control. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. Like,
So it is some reason.
No, I done been in some Jody type hit me type situations. You know what I'm saying? And then you like, I'm not, but I want to, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
You're real strong.
Yeah, so yeah.
So what's something hurtful, that the most hurtful thing a female tried to say to try to make you hit her?
I don't know. I mean, women gonna say some fucked up shit. I think the worst thing I ever heard, and I ain't gonna lie, to me, this is to me. She told me I couldn't sing. She told me my career wasn't gonna go nowhere.
Damn.
So I ain't gonna lie, it hurt.
That's a good point.
Okay.
But it's like a tie. It's a tie between you black ass nigga, because I've been called that. Just literally.
Were they not black?
You know when people get mad, they just say shit, and it's like you liked the chocolate before, but now you mad, so now black ass nigga.
They was black too.
Yeah, they was black too.
Wow, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, so.
You black too?
Yeah, I mean, but hey, it's rough.
Yeah, you black. I ain't no nigga.
Okay, so I keep talking. So what would you say the most traumatic experience you had as a child?
Traumatic? Yeah. Dramatic or traumatic?
No, traumatic.
Okay, alright. Shit, I had to pick one, to be honest. I don't know, I think the most weirdest thing was the wake.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing my dad, and what kind of fucked me up was that my auntie was like, my auntie loves me to death. It's kind of hard trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Your dad's side?
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to just
fuck with her?
Yeah, I mean not necessarily fuck with her. I love my auntie to death, you know what I'm saying? Hey auntie, I love my auntie to death. So it's not necessarily that. It's just that pain part right there is just like, it's kind of confusing, because it's like you don't know if it's a resentment type situation, or you don't know if you want to try to hold it in. Mm-hmm. But I remember her trying to get me to touch him. And that shit, it fucked me up, because I'm sitting here like I don't know him. Right. You know what I'm saying? For one, and then it's a dead body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So it fucked me up all the way up until my granddad passing, and my granddad passed in my hands. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like seeing those two things happen within, I say what, 25 years or something like that. It kind of, I don't know, I guess they ping pong for trauma, I put it like that.
So death.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Seeing stuff like that, it just, I don't know, that shit fucked with me.
So you cried when you seen them, or after?
My dad, I didn't cry about my dad until I was 21, and that's when my daughter was born.
Okay.
And that's freaking 12 years later. Not even 12 years later. What? 15 years later? Some shit like that. I'm probably fucking up my math, but somewhere like that.
It was late on.
Yeah, it was later on.
So it was just like one long cry, and then you was kind of like.
No, it was when them snot nose. I ain't lying. It was I didn't cry growing up, so when it just happened, it
hit you hard.
oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was real bad. Like I came out of my sleep type of cries, but I pulled through.
Okay, so on your Instagram, you said I'm probably gonna lose friends after this interview.
He definitely did.
And I'm perfectly fine with this. So, why do you think you're gonna lose friends? Like,
Man, I have a problem with just keeping it. I'm the type of friend that's gonna keep it 100. And I got a lot of people that I don't know. They be freestyling through lightweight and get booed off stage. Shouts out to my brother for that.
Right, that was a bar.
But yeah, like a lot of folks literally just be just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know folks don't like to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? So when I made that, I was like, I don't know what the hell he gonna ask me, but I'm prepared. So I'm just letting people know.
You
know,
you ready to tell
if he
the
ask me
truth.
some stuff, I'm gonna be honest to a certain extent. I ain't messy. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
okay, so give me an example of what you talking about and who you talking about. Give me somebody who freestyling life and waiting to get booed off stage.
Look, he ready to dig deep.
Keep it 1,000 wow.
Not that
shit. Alright. The best way I can say this. I got a homie or whatever, right? And he literally always put himself in these weird ass fucking situations that he don't have to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is that bothers, I don't care about that part. It's just when people call me and complain about the shit, it throws me off because I'm naturally a problem solver. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm gonna try to solve the problem. But when I keep throwing it, you know what I'm saying, a reason, a way of fixing it, like a solution, and you keep negating everything I'm saying,
you going around it.
Yeah, it just make and to a point you start like, oh, you just want to fucking complain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been in a lot of situations like that, but I got a one specific homie that
he gonna see this and know you talking about him.
I think you probably won't now. You probably won't.
He in the mouth like that?
No, he narcissist, man. That shit.
Damn.
But hey, that's my homie. I love him to death, but that motherfucker. Ooh. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. There's a quote I seen. Tears are words that need to be written. So give me something you cried about that should be in a song or written down.
I actually wrote a song called "Selfish," and that was about some real tears, and that's basically about a situation where everybody that one leave to a certain extent, where you felt like it was something that could have been, you know what I'm saying, something could have been like real good, and the song is basically just saying like if I ever get that back, I'll be selfish to a certain extent, but not selfish in a bad connotation. Selfish in the sense of we're gonna go out, we're gonna dress alike, we're gonna get the little magic shirt saying I'm with her, you know what I'm saying, all that little stupid stuff. That's what I meant by that. But selfish would be the song that I've written that basically was a song that was tears. I put it like that.
Okay. Well, just thinking about tears. Okay, so the situation with your baby moms. So, are y'all good or like what's the relationship like with her?
That's my ex-wife, so I don't really call her my baby.
Oh, your ex-wife? Yeah,
she my ex-wife. We was married.
Y'all be getting married out here for real.
I tried to do it. Ladies love, you know. So I tried to do it the right way. I married my high school sweetheart, thinking everything was all good. She was lampshade and that was the nickname because she was like super high yellow. So they used to call me lampshade and her the lamp or whatever.
Y'all was real cute.
Yeah,
he said, "I'm gonna cover you, girl. I'm gonna cover you."
It was dope, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think she didn't necessarily believe that I was gonna well, I ain't gonna say I can't sound. I'm not sounding. I don't want to sound arrogant or whatever. But she didn't necessarily believe that I was gonna pursue my career to the extent that I pursued. And I think that kind of like got in the way of whatever her plans was as far as the white picket fence type stuff. And like, so that's why I said I let people know, like, that's my ex-wife. It ain't, it's regular drama. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no
extra drama.
No, it ain't nobody gonna come shoot, kill each other, like that type of stuff.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Look, you bored? It ain't enough drama for you, huh?
I just like to get the real story. It's good to see that, y'all stay cool. You ain't got to be fighting and arguing with your baby mom type of shit.
I do wish that she would like drop Kaylin off. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to drive all the way to, you know what I'm saying?
Where she at?
Drive to Florida. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Cool.
Damn, so she won't pull up on you?
Man, she ain't gotta pull up on me.
I mean, she won't meet you halfway?
No, she won't. Her idea of halfway is like 5 miles from her crib.
Damn. You can come to the house.
Meanwhile, I gotta drive 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
He looked to the camera
No,
too.
I'm like,
if you're listening, please drop her off.
Yeah.
Next time. Hey, drop her off.
I love
please.
spending time with my daughter. Like, but, drop off. I don't have to pick up all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so was it money that the reason she was kind of like, I guess she didn't want you to pursue the music, or what was it?
Shit, Leo. Shit, control. I'm sorry if anybody Leo or something. You know, but that shit was all control. You know what I'm saying? If you ask anybody in my family, that shit was all. It was all good and gravy when I was just, you know what I'm saying, going to the crib and just recording and wasn't doing shit.
What didn't she like?
I might need to interview her for that.
Nah, you said it was good when you was in the crib and recording, so when it switch up?
I ain't gonna lie, I was cheating like a motherfucker.
So don't be blaming it on her side then. He talking about she controlling.
Like, nah. But no, the controlling stuff, the cheating stuff happened after the controlling stuff. That's why I said, like, I always tell folks, like, if I was this age, like, if I'm where I'm at now and I was married now, it'd be a totally different situation. But being that young, you don't know how to talk to nobody, especially if they already mad. So you like, fuck it.
She a July Leah?
You know what I'm saying? You heard?
She a July Leah?
No, August.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Her and my daughter's birthday is like 2 days apart. My daughter, the 22nd, hers the 18th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You making us look bad. That was to her.
I don't really know about Leo women.
No, they control it. I mean, not in a bad way. It's just, I'm a Pisces and I don't like to be boxed in. And most Leos I ever dealt with, it's always been like boxing. Because it's like, if it's not their idea or the way they want it to be, you know what I'm saying? She wanted me to move to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's there?
fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You know what I'm saying?
To take over the scene then, though. Because it ain't shit dead.
No.
It ain't
Cuckoo
saturated.
Cal was the last person that came from Milwaukee.
It ain't saturated.
Prince, where you from?
Minneapolis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's Minnesota. That's cold as fuck. That's
like Minnesota.
The snow is like up to here.
Yeah.
I mean, Milwaukee was crazy too, but no, bro. And then it's different. Like, their white people are like actual
Karens.
Like, they the forefront races. You know, the South races is kind of like, all right, then they still speak to you to a certain extent. Them northern races is that's different. You know what I'm saying? They different up there. So I ain't want no piece of Milwaukee.
Every day just a thrill.
Racism?
Yeah. I never encountered that shit. Like,
It's
Where
not
you from?
fun.
I'm from DC.
Oh,
Well, I'm from Maryland.
You ain't. No.
It's like a real black city, right?
Yeah, it's just
Chocolate
niggas
City.
everywhere. Just niggas.
Chocolate City. Like, I grew up in the richest black county in the country. But you wouldn't know that, though. Like, niggas from where I'm from don't know that shit.
They got the highest population of AIDS, too.
You talking about DC?
Yeah.
DC is a small place. I'm from Maryland for real, but if I say Maryland, people be like Baltimore.
I thought you were like, be more.
Right, but I'm from closer to DC. But DC is like this small, so if you're doing statistics, it's gonna look. But I think Baltimore is actually beating them in that. But it's a small.
That's not a race you're gonna
area.
in.
Yeah, not for real. Oh God. But if you're doing, it's a small sample space. So they gonna look higher than everybody else because they ain't got that many people to ask. That's how statistics work.
I hear you, player.
You hear me?
Glad y'all got the crown up there.
I'm crying. Not PG. That's where I'm from. So DC is not. I'm not from DC. I'm just closer to DC than Baltimore. Baltimore is an hour north.
Well, it's hot down here too.
It's definitely high. It's a lot of shit out here.
Yeah.
They had that shit in high school, going to school out here.
You ain't have kids now?
Hell nah. They had mono like shit.
You would need to.
Damn,
No, I definitely
went
would.
to high
No.
school?
Yeah, no. Well, I was in Rockdale County. It was like more black people in Rockdale County, but it was like fucking too. But no, actually, no, you're right. I caught Trick from somebody, and then had to go get rid
What
of
the
it.
hell is trick?
Trichinosis.
It's like
a bacterial infection
yeah.
for somebody being dirty dick. That's what it is.
Oh, so he was dirty, huh?
He was dirty. Dirty
no,
dick.
Y'all was a couple.
I lost my virginity and caught Trick.
Oh, damn.
Dirty dick. That ain't had shit to do with me.
How long it took you to get back in the field after that? Cause I,
Oh, it's not. It's just you like when girls get a yeast infection.
no, I
and shit.
ain't talking about the process.
Oh.
no,
I'm just saying, like, it don't take nothing.
I'm saying you lost your virginity in those attractive situations. So I'm saying how long it took you to fuck somebody else. I was
Quick.
that
Like shit. Nah, for
You
real,
just start
dude
popping
was
pills,
like,
fuck it, let's go.
nah. We had sex one time, and then like he was like a jailbird kind of person. He's in and out of damn juvie and shit. So we had sex one time. I caught that shit. He was in jail, and after that, it was like we was done. Like we broke up.
What the hell he catch that? Like,
Oh no, he definitely had bitches while we was in school though.
You probably caught it in jail.
I said he did though. Remember when I told you that was gay?
Yeah, the bisexual.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So you really don't know.
I just
but
watched that.
He was
that,
out
that
for.
little episode of y'all.
You did?
Yeah, that's good.
He was out for a long time though. When like before all of this stuff happened. So I don't think. I mean, he could have got it from a dude, but I don't think he got it in jail.
Okay, so I want both of y'all to answer this. So is this true? Like, if you go rough on a virgin, will it make them a free?
I
Have
don't,
y'all heard that
of
before?
I don't think so. I never heard that.
I ain't never heard of that.
But oh no. I mean, I feel like you could think about that when people get like raped and shit. Like a lot of females who get raped and they lose their virginity that way, they end up freaks. They end up just fucking people.
It's a 50-50 thing because when some people have tragic
don't want to be
experiences, they're just turning like asexual or some shit.
Look, he turned psychology
My
on
bad.
me.
My
He got real.
My glasses came down. And shit.
Okay.
But no, I don't know. I don't know, cause I've never heard that before. But
Yeah.
all the girls I done messed with that was virgins, they just was freaks. Oh shit, that was freaky before they even lost their virginity.
Oh,
I
God.
don't even know how they explain it. Like it's
It was
fucking
born like this.
yeah, it's just ready. Like you sure you're a virgin? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Okay.
Everybody can't be a monster. Don't ask me no question because you look like you about to ask me something.
I'm listening. I'm just listening, man. Goddamn. Okay. So what's a hard time you thought you would never get through what you did?
Shit, 2015, man. 2015 was like, I ain't gonna lie, man. 2015, I literally probably, and I don't want to get all dark and shit like that, but 2015 was my depressing year or whatever. Like I probably attempted suicide once,
How?
and
Yeah, he gonna dig. you better. You said you was ready.
it was I don't know, man. My body is retarded because I took a bunch of fucking pills and tried to drink some alcohol with it, and the only thing I did is go to sleep. Like it didn't. I don't know. I guess with certain stuff like that, when it ain't your time, it ain't your time. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
Like,
up,
it wasn't.
What kind of pills did you take?
No, I took a. Alright, so it wasn't.
You ain't take no vitamins.
Ibuprofen and shit.
I don't even want to say what kind of pills. No, it was some real pills, but I don't want to say what kind of. Like, I'm like, man, where the fuck you get them from? Like, you know, so but it was some big time pills. It was, you might know about it. I don't want to say the name of it, but it was some pills that's actually meant. It's like for your neurology. It's some brain pills. So it was the only thing that was available at the time.
You ain't have to tell us where you stole it from. We just want to know what the deal was.
Well, shit, you doing? Alright.
So they like psychotic pills.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
He said, you gonna know where I stole
Oh,
it
well, they
from.
probably.
Now it wasn't like it wasn't no serial killer no shit like that. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, you gotta take
Tylenol.
Tylenol.
Yeah, I would have fucking died.
Regular Tylenol.
You telling them how to do it?
I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm good now. Shit, I'm good. Kids.
He said, now you want to get the job done.
Tylenol, I got you, but no, I'm good. But yeah, 2015. I mean, I got. All right, so all the good stuff that happened in 2011, as far as like, well, getting fired is not good, but me getting signed and shit, all the stuff happened. I went on tour. I was, having, best time of my life, and then literally 2015 happened, and I got dropped from the label. I was running a store with the guy that signed me, and this nigga accused me of being a drug addict, and he necessarily fired me from the store, but he kind of like banned me from the store that he was running. But I had all my clothing that I had my own clothing line at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So all my clothing and all my CDs, like I literally had physical copies of my first album. So all the stuff was left there, and it kind of like threw me off because I was like, nigga, I've been knowing you this long. I ain't never stole from you or nothing like that. But he sent me a long email about me stealing from him. He considered marijuana drugs, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, you getting the high all the time.
The high.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole bunch of stuff, and it just threw me off because I was like, nigga, where the hell this shit coming from?
Right.
And long story short, I kind of found out that the woman that he was dating, her kid was working in the store, and I guess he must have been smoking in the store or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude that son, well, Joe, I just said his name. Joe basically got a whiff of the shit and thought it was me.
Mm.
Because
you get the high.
I get the high for one, but at the same time, he thought that I was pissed off at him because he owed me some money for working at the store. So when I was coming to, calling him to pick up my money and shit like that, I guess he thought that I was like, I don't know, I'm a singer, nigga. I don't know no gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? I just win my fucking money.
His guilty
So
conscious ass.
So I guess it was like, hey, he was like, yo, I sent you an email to break down everything that's going on in a long email. That's when you become a drug addict and all kind of shit. So that shit, it fucked me up. No, I haven't seen my niggas since, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with everybody else. I mean, his brother is like my uncle, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to him. But no, it threw me off because I always had that father-son situation, you know what I'm saying? And literally I was on the road with this dude for 5 years. So it's kind of like, it almost was like a father-son type vibe. So when he accused me of all that shit, it fucked me up. Cause I'm saying, like, nigga, weed, nigga?
Right.
Not no fucking crackhead, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 2015 was kind of fucked up for me. And a lot more stuff happened too.
You ever dealt with like a drug addict female? Like who was strung out down there?
No, I've been with a female that she had some tendencies that she probably could be, if the right nigga got with her. You know what I'm saying? I've been with a chick that's like that.
She could be manipulated.
Oh yeah. If the right dude got with her, like, hey, you want to try some kill king? You know what I'm saying? So, like,
that's how coke people talk.
But yeah, so no, I've been with like one chick that probably like would have, if I was like a meth head, she probably would have did it. You know what I'm saying? But no, I ain't. Nah.
It sound like Katie seem like she down with whatever her boyfriend do.
You crazy as hell. My boyfriend would never say no shit like that.
You ever dated a crackhead or something?
Fuck no.
I mean, I just feel like we're too young to be like, dang, like crack, like. But I don't know, it's some crack.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be crack. It's gonna be something else.
Yeah, that sounds like a 40, 50
Hell yeah.
thing.
Who the fuck smoke crack?
You know what I'm saying? No, it's some
I mean,
some
like-
young,
like
it's some
a
young
lot.
It
crackheads.
ain't a lot like it used to be.
Yeah, but there's some young crackheads.
I think about like cokeheads or some shit. They probably.
When I went to my hometown, I think I seen like 2 crackheads. And like the south side and the west side crowded with them, but yeah, you know how the same everybody like on pills and shit.
Yeah.
Cause they got the crack in the Molly now.
Yep.
I don't know about that. You know about it?
I mean, they put everything in that shit. Bathtub drugs. What
You
is
tried
that shit
it
with
out,
spice?
or?
Fuck no. I've never.
I ain't gonna lie.
I barely smoke weed, y'all. Like I can hit a blunt and be high. Like, all right, I'm straight. Like
A blunt.
I can hit a blunt and be straight.
For like the whole week or day.
No, for real. Like, all right, my boyfriend got me something small, probably like a KD or something.
K-ball.
No, shut the hell up. like a 3.5, a 3.5. I still no. I had that 3.5 for probably like 3.5 months.
Shit.
Like,
still the fuck.
Man, that shit was smoking every time, and I really would just the blunt. He'll roll my blunt. I don't even know how to roll. I never wanted to learn how to roll because I don't want to buy it. Like it's another bill and shit.
I smoke more than I breathe.
And I respect people who can do that. I can't do none of that. I can't even drink no more.
It keep me sane. That was part of my process for my 2015.
You like sativas or indicas?
I like sativas.
Right.
I don't like to be stupid.
You
like,
just be
Indicas
sativas
just
be
make me
happy
feel
as
like,
hell.
Like I don't like that.
Everybody at my house is high sativas on New Year's.
I don't know nothing about no drugs.
Sativas are happy. It's the happy weed. Indicas make you sleepy.
Yeah.
You want to not do shit. Sativa, you could probably still go do work and shit, and you nothing gonna bother you. Gonna be walking on sunshine and shit.
Okay, what if you want to make a girl like high? Like, can we do that?
Yeah.
Make them high.
High, like they want to.
Oh,
horny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls get horny off weed all the time.
Yeah.
What's the best one to do
moving
that?
like that when she's smoking?
Probably the sativa because indica she gonna want to lay down. Yeah, so
Yeah.
sativa she gonna be up and like she gonna be happy. So happy kitty, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blessings.
You better like I'm not going shopping.
Okay, a person who has been a blessing and why, and a person who has been a lesson and why.
Okay, a blessing. Let's hope this. I hope this ain't the question, but I start losing friends at.
Lord of mercy.
So a blessing. To be honest, out of all the people, I would say the blessing has been my brother. And the reason why I say this because like he. Me and my brother kind of like we like the same but different. Like he the ultimate gangster type shit. Like if y'all seen us separate, y'all be like that ain't no way in the hell that's his brother. And then y'all see us together.
Run up, get done up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looked everything that he is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the reason why I say he been a blessing is because shit, where I grew up and the things that I seen, I could have been a product of my environment. I could have been completely fucked up. He could have had me doing the same thing he doing. I mean, was doing, not he doing. You know what I'm saying? He living good now, but he could have had me doing, following his same path. You know what I'm saying? He was a H-Ray gangster crip. He was out there banging, doing all kinds of shit. So he could have had me doing the same as that thing, but he never pushed me towards that. Like that's why I say he my OG because his main thing was like, nigga, I want you to be better than better can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's been the blessing, and we butt heads sometimes because I'm adult now, so it's like when I don't do exactly like whatever his mindset is set to, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like we bump heads a little bit, but other than that, we like that's
You're right.
Yeah.
It sounds like Eddie and Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy was old and more the street nigga.
Yeah.
So you probably be Eddie Murphy then.
Yeah, that's dad on the money.
Murphy.
That's dad on the money. Our relationship is just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he does everything that I do. He's capable of doing too. 10 times better than I. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one that I guess put the cape on and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and do it."
Jumped off the porch.
Yeah. Plus I'm not fake, but I know how to turn the smiles on and hi.
You could be cordial.
You know what I'm saying? He want to slap a motherfucker all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get it. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't gonna like that line.
I don't know how to turn that street shit off.
He know how to turn it off. It's just he will get agitated in from the. I don't know. I can't even explain it. It could be somebody say some stupid shit and it's like it don't process in his head. And at that point, he's like, it's time to slap a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my brother. As far as lesson, I want to put this. I can't say a person. I want to put this whole category in a conglomerate in this part.
Come on, SAT prep.
Yeah, the lesson has been running into people that aren't aware of what lap you're on or lap they're on. And what I mean by that, a lot of times folks will offer you stuff that you can pretty much, you know what I'm saying, do for yourself. Yeah, and it ain't no disrespect. It's just shit, you gotta know who you marketing to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to sell a product, you gotta know who you selling it to. So the lesson I've learned, one, patience or whatever, but two, I guess explain to somebody, you know what I'm saying, before you get to a standpoint of getting agitated, because in business you can't put feelings in it. So what my lesson have been is to teach. When I see people do certain things or whatever, or if I see somebody blowing on my DM about, you know, certain music, my lesson has been to, like, all right, instead of talking about them and getting pissed off, let me just teach you, because I'm technically the OG now. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that's been my lesson.
Give me an example of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got a little homie, and I'm gonna say that nigga name on this shit. He ain't even no nigga, that nigga Chinese. His name Young Chino. Shout out to Young Chino ATL. Talented as hell, man. But being of a different race and trying to pursue this type of career, you know what I'm saying? I understand I can understand how somebody would get too excited with him. So when I first met him, dude was blowing up my DM, like, was sending me all kinds of shit. Like I was like, no offense, I like your music, but I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if you ever get people just sending you just DM, like, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, let me put it in, and let me get to it, and let me enjoy the music. Don't just keep sending me shit like I'm a fan, because I'm not a fan like that. I'm a supporter, but I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. So I had to, instead of me getting upset, and then he was posting all kind of weird ass shit, and he had posted some shit that he was saying nigga in the song. And I don't really care about the word, but at the same time I was trying to explain to him, like, bro, you actually know how to rap. You ain't gotta say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that shit. You actually know how to fucking rap. So what the fuck?
You don't think pushing your stuff is like you don't think in this business you gotta be aggressive?
You need to put money behind it.
Yeah,
so for somebody to push it for you, because ain't no, like, I get artists be sending me music like I'm an A&R, bro. I can't do shit with this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to listen to it like this. So it's kind of pointless to be aggressively pushing it to somebody who don't even want to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, but clicks make you money.
No,
as long as they click it.
Look at this. Is all the fucking vaccine commercials make you want to hurry up and get a vaccine?
I don't watch that shit.
I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? So it's
because it's like I'm not interested at all.
Yeah, when somebody keeps shoving it to you, the only thing that works with is a fucking KFC commercial. When you see the chicken go by, and
so you won't anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's something you already like.
But if it's something you're not looking for, it's just like, and as me being an artist, I want people to understand I'm an artist too. So trust me, I'm not just saying no shit. But it's the same thing like trying to invite people to shows to listen to music that they don't fucking listen to anyway. These niggas don't share your shit anyway.
Right.
So how are you gonna invite them to your show and they won't even do the shit for free? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of them type of things.
So it's like you said, like knowing who your audience is, marketing to the right people.
Knowing who you're talking to.
Yeah.
And you gotta know where you at too, because some folks artists are arrogant as hell, and some folks be like they want. I mean, you ain't this shit. You don't even put out your own music. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas put their shit on SoundCloud and be like,
okay,
I'm like, bro,
post videos of other people's shit.
Yeah. So it's just, I just read the room and know it. Yeah, it ain't no disrespectful thing. It's just I've been doing this shit 15 years, bro. This ain't no type. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? So I think people gotta understand that shit. It's a business. You are an actor.
Okay, what would you say your best and worst memory in a relationship is?
My worst memory getting cheated on, that shit.
But
like,
you a cheater.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy as hell. Yeah. Dudes be like that.
When to get cheated on after being the cheater, that shit. No, not from the same person. It's
but
just like
the audacity.
I'm a logical thinker, so it's like one type of thing where it's like when it happened to me, I was like, well, you can't be that mad. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So like I said back, and I was like, I ain't really that mad. It was just how it happened is what I was mad. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful cheating or?
Yes, because alright. So this is my thing, and hear me out, people. I thought you only cheat when you, because technically cheating is just a sexual thing, technically. But cheating could be going on dates. Cheating could be a little work, flirt. Cheating could be all kinds of shit. Depends on whatever your relationship is. However, if you want to look at the basis, the things that make people want to cry and get mad and slap motherfuckers is when you find out somebody fucked somebody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's that aspect of it. My thing is that you go get sex when you're not getting enough sex. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't go get sex when you getting sex. Like that shit is.
Did she tell you why she?
You don't know what's enough for some people.
Well, that's the thing. When you trying to give, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different when you trying to give them that and they're like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Your dick might be regular to her.
So I was like, what was he giving?
I'm the type of well, obviously he wasn't giving shit because it like motherfucker came back to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, my brother always said, and this is my old chicken. He wants the woman to cheat first. That way he can. This shit's so fucked up. That way he can kind of like use that. You know what I'm saying? Like if she cheat first, now he like shit. I can cheat if I want to or not. You know what I'm saying? But his theory is that how she gonna know what to match his shit up to? You know what I'm saying? Because a woman, I know some women that keep fucking. This different women out there. But most women, when it come down to like cheating, when it come down to sexual things, they ain't finna keep doing shit like that. Only niggas do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it lying. So his mindset was like, well, shit, let her go out and do whatever the fuck she gonna do. Then after that, you can do what the fuck you want to do. I mean, and it's fucked up. But if you think about it, she's not gonna be looking for you. She's not gonna be checking for you.
Yeah,
but she don't fuck
the other nigga.
Yeah.
But why she cheat? Did she? Did you ask her? Like,
no, that's shit. Man.
You ain't asked her why.
You don't. Okay.
You ain't want to fix it. You was just like,
no, it ain't that. It's just certain shit. It's like you can ask people certain shit when you upset because you're not in a sober mindset. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, do you really want to know the answer? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't want to know.
So and it ain't that I ain't want to know, but I just what the fuck going? What's the difference? I'm not finna sit there and whine. I'm not no.
Because it could have been probably something that you could have fixed.
No, you can't fix no shit like that. Don't go hopping on nobody else's dick. What the fuck? It's simple as that.
She probably like, you don't put your finger in my butt enough or some shit.
You should say that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't ask her why.
No.
So,
Fuck that shit.
How you find out she was cheating? Oh, no.
The motherfucker called. Like, you didn't call. I was using the fucking phone. Like,
what did he say?
I just happened to be using the phone, and then it's like, oh, wow.
What she have saved as?
That nigga name. What the fuck? It wasn't anything special.
Oh, but so like
it's a rookie cheater. This ain't no pro. You act like it's a.
I'm crying. I'm like, I don't know that girl, but I want to know how you found out then. Like,
no, nigga called. I just happened to be using the phone.
He could have popped up his baby leg or something.
Nah, even still, I don't know. And then part of me, when I think about it, sometimes I'll be like, I tell all my homies and shit when stuff like that, because I got homies that done happen to or whatever. And I always tell folks like, niggas gonna be niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of women that I done, you know what I'm saying, mess with that probably
had niggas.
I done messed with married women, I done messed with lesbians, I done had my share of lovers, you know what I'm saying? I done had my share. So the way I look at it, a nigga gonna be what a nigga gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So I never had no kind of beef with the nigga. The only issue I had is that the motherfucker liked one of my pictures. You know what I'm saying? But I said some, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I like.
Hey, yo.
After he heard it, he like one of your pictures.
I don't know. I don't know if it was after before. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So you knew him?
No, I ain't know that nigga like that. I didn't know that nigga. I seen the nigga like once or twice, and then that but it was like after later on, like, oh, that's the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation, and part of me wanted to be on some lame nigga shit and, you know what I'm saying, slap a nigga up type shit. But I'm like, what the fuck? That nigga just been a nigga. I would have did the same thing. Young, bitch trying to get to you, take it. Get the fuck. That's my fault. Keep your motherfucking hoes under control.
You know what this nigga did to me, right? He was, he ended up fucking the chick I was fucking. So he hit me up talking about he ain't mean to take and all this bullshit, like he ain't want no smoke. And then, probably a few days ago, this nigga asked me to get him an interview. I'm like, bro, this is too messy, bro.
Yo, that's That's hilarious.
I was like, nigga, this is too messy because I guess they broke up. Now he reaching out to me.
To
like,
you.
Yeah.
Well, that's some girl shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's kind of lame. So I was
Do
like,
it
bro,
though?
I said, it's too messy, bro. Cause he hit me up before. He was like, he done with it. She broke and all this shit. Then he posted a picture of him and her
Oh my god.
like a week later. So I'm like, this nigga on some messy shit. Like, well,
That's some female shit.
yeah, that's too messy. I was like, I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fuck her again. That's for damn sure, nigga.
Must have been good. Fuck that shit.
It was alright, but I'm gonna fuck her again because he thought he took it. You know what I'm saying?
You should have him on the show and fuck her.
Maybe so. I
Right?
hit it again.
Put
At
one
that
of those
point,
questions in there,
everybody
like,
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I might do that. I'll let you know he coming too.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know.
Oh shit.
yeah.
I gotta hear the first though.
Nah, for real. Call her up. Let me know. We gonna plan it out.
We been talking.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
really.
it's over. It's
Tri
over.
squad. That'd be my homies be like, Tri squad, Tri squad.
Trife?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Tri-
trifling.
Oh,
Shouts
okay.
out Tri squad.
I'm crying.
What's a failure that really crushed you?
A failure that crushed me?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound arrogant, but I ain't got no failures. Because everything that I've tried, I look at it like as a success because I at least tried it. But for lack of words or whatever, I would say the store. You know what I'm saying? We had two stores. It was like a clothing and a CD store. We had one in Stone Mountain, then another one down at Warner Robins, and like being let go from the label during that time, it kind of fucked with me because that was my sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? When I wasn't touring, I used to go there and I would like make products like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be able to, use my mindset, use my drawing and everything, and I'd be able to create some stuff and then sell it. So that kind of fucked with me a little bit. So I guess in a sense or whatever, that was a failure that kind of messed me up because of shit. If I could have talked to Joel and told him like, hey man, no crackhead, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying?
He said, "No, I'm good, bro."
If I could have just, I wish I wouldn't have just got so mad. Like it pissed me off. I even made a little verse and everything.
Diss track.
It was still corny, but yeah.
He made a diss
No,
track.
the song is dope. I use Bitch Better Have My Money.
I want to hear it.
It's somewhere deep down in YouTube.
Yeah, send that to us.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the hardest battle between what you knew in your head and what you felt in your heart?
Shit.
Think about it.
I guess when my marriage is coming to a crash, it was weird because it's like the last time. This wasn't the last time we actually had sex, but it was like one of the last like times. You know what I'm saying? And she cried, and that shit like it threw me off for a long time. I was like, man, did she cry because she slept with somebody else? Did she cry because she knew she was gonna leave? Like, did she cry because it was so good? Like, why the fuck did she cry? You know what I'm saying? Because shit, 6 months later, that was the end of us.
So you ain't ask her?
No.
You don't ask no questions.
I don't ask no questions.
You
I ain't even
a
lie.
therapist.
Everybody I know be like, wait, so what happened? I was like, yes. I don't ask no questions. I just let it do what it do.
So that's the only time you made a girl cry you had sex with?
Oh my god, what?
Cause you know when it's good, girls will cry. They be like, I remember this girl. She was like, "Damn, you got me." That time it was so good. Tears came.
Yeah.
I made this
That's true.
the very first cougar I ever had cry. And it was weird to me because
How old is she?
I was this was when I was working at Aaron's, so I was about 25 and she was 40. I want 46, I want to say, somewhere down that line.
She was still sexy.
Yeah, she was bad.
She had gray hair on it.
I'm crying.
It was saved. Man.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so yeah, she
Not 40 years.
she cried, but it was funny because That was the first time somebody, and it kind of turned me off. I ain't gonna lie, cause she called me young man. Like, what was going down?
And I was like, she's twisted though.
Young man.
Bruh. Like it just threw me off. Like,
Yo, I'm crying.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna never forget that line. I ain't knew you had it like that, young man. That was what she said.
Bro, she said older than
Like,
that.
like granny.
Oh no, she might be older than that, but no, I remember her being like in her 40s something. You know what I'm saying?
Young man. I'm crying.
How she look now?
She's still there.
She still kind of could get it a little bit. Like she's still hype.
She
Like
don't look old.
she looked like if I was married to her, I wouldn't be upset. You know what I'm saying? She like one of them type of old chicks.
Okay, I want you to rate these females. I want you to rate Miss Jazz. I want you to rate Portia. And what's the other chick that be with y'all? What's her name?
Talking about Ari? Ari?
Yeah, Ari. I want you to rate
Rate them?
1 through 10. Matter of fact, you can rate they face and they body separate.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
get.
figure what your type is.
That's shit. I got a fucked up ass brain, but they are the 10s in my book. Like, is they got different shit. Like Portia just dope. You know what I'm saying? Like her fucking milkiness, her complexion, and then she just so sweet. Like I don't want to sound like I
Are you
ain't.
crushing it? Uh-oh.
She just different. You know what I'm saying? Miss Jazz, you know, she a cougar, so she got that cougar vibe, you know what I'm saying? Ass. You know what I'm saying?
He like, yep.
And then Ari, dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ari cool as fuck. She cool, she funny, you know what I'm saying? She a cheaper.
Face
and
and
she
body.
can sing.
Look, you ready?
But
You
no, I said
getting deep.
They all got, I give them 10s across the board, 10s.
The face and their body, all of it.
Is Ari she's single?
I don't know.
I know Portia ain't. I tried to holler at Portia. She's like, her nigga just got out of jail and shit. You know they be you know they be lying and shit. She's like, yeah, he just got out of prison. I was like, okay.
Kill
I
people.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I got a. I don't know. I don't know what people's status be because.
Oh, so you don't talk to him like
No.
friends.
I talk to him, but I kind of, and not in a disrespectful way, but I kind of flirt with everybody, and I don't be meaning to, but it's just.
What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
So I don't be trying. It's not like a sexual flirt, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like shit. I love them. Like I love them for real. They dope. So if she had a boyfriend, I'm sorry.
I'm crying.
If I've been like too close or something like that or whatever. But
If she ain't tell you, then she ain't got one.
I don't know.
Sometimes you know how some girls they'll go, but you gotta be around them. Like you be around them to where like you can put a move on. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't putting no moves on nobody and then like that. But I get what you're saying.
He like, I'm good.
No, like, hold on, those friends, I ain't trying to lose them
Right, you ain't
friends.
trying, right?
The motherfucking
I
friends
want
I can lose
them.
them, but I ain't trying to lose y'all. So no, ain't nothing like that happen. But no, it's just been like just playful type, like work flirt type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What's a work flirt? Explain that to me.
Work flirt is where it's like y'all know it ain't going nowhere whatsoever, but y'all kind of like, all right, you see how we sitting? Work flirt, you sit a little closer. Work flirt, you can kind of lean your head on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's fun, but it's like, all right, it's work flirt. It's like, yo, if you married and your wife seen your work wife, she ain't gonna be tripping because she know that you is not gonna happen.
That's just y'all bond.
Yeah, that's what work flirt
I
is.
ain't fucking with no work shit like that. I don't know about them. If I had a wife to talk about that's on work.
I'm gonna just be honest, bro.
ain't
You'll
fucking
be
with
surprised the things that probably go
No,
down.
you wouldn't.
Um,
You wouldn't be surprised, would you?
Yeah, women, all women cheat.
He don't.
but they slick with how they do certain stuff. So that's why you just gotta literally just be you and just hey, we gon' just don't. My biggest thing is just don't disrespect.
Black women don't cheat though.
All them hashtags is bullshit. Cause niggas cheat, women cheat, everybody cheat. Right?
It looked like you would cheat, but he gotta have like a lot of money and like you will give in to a nigga like a player nigga.
I don't like material shit.
I know, but that's what's gonna be exciting about the shit to you, cause you ain't gonna want him from that, but you gonna be so at awe because of who he is. You be like, let me go. See what he talking about.
She don't come off as a cheater.
Hell nah.
Like, I'm just
loyal. I be everywhere like, nah, that's my daddy, y'all. What you talking about?
She don't come off as a cheater like,
oh, they all be cheap.
I mean, I feel like
just the right nigga.
No.
It's the right whatever it is she like.
No.
She ain't came
I got what I
with.
like. Thank you.
I know you like different shit.
Nah, I like mine.
Okay, I hear you. Okay, the last person who exposed themselves for who they really are.
Ooh. Sound like a lesson.
Shit. I don't even know how they put this in words. Alright, so my biggest thing is that when I run into people, I be hesitant of working with certain folks. Because a lot of times folks want to just work with you. A lot of times people be incubus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They want to just absorb your energy or whatever. They don't necessarily really want to work with you. They just want to do what you're doing. Yeah, they leeches and stuff like that. And with me, the type of person that I have, I used to just let everybody work. You know, I just talk to everybody. Hey, yeah, it's cool. We can do this, do that.
Yeah, Pop, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to a point where I had to start thinking like, okay, I got to protect what my best interest is. You know what I'm saying? I have to really, really protect my career and what I'm trying to do. And I don't know. I just ran into a lot of people that try to kind of get you to do what they're doing, but they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. That makes sense. Like they don't know where they going in life, but they want followers.
They want you on their team.
Yeah, but I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an alpha male, so it's like I'm not finna
just go for it.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. So I don't know. I guess that's been one of my issues. I guess I don't know.
So somebody in your life is like, follow me, and you realize they not shit.
Pretty much.
Who?
Mr. Honesty, Mr. Ready to Lose Friends.
They ain't in my life no more though, so it's cool. But it's still somebody I ain't gonna say they're in my life. It's somebody I'm cool with, but I ain't working with. Mm-hmm. And this was not rare. This was my manager before Tone, actually, like 2 managers ago. And because I had a manager by the name of Tone, shouts out to Tone, LAD Films, and then my second manager just recently was Almost Rare, but this is like 2 managers ago. Still cool with him, whatever, but he was one of the type of people where it's like, man, you just trying to attach yourself to
your come up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it just made it weird, you know what I'm saying? It was weird, like when you when your manager's like asking you for like your manager, even though you're supposed to pay your manager, whatever.
Yeah.
But off the rip, you already ask for like $5 to get some gas and shit like that.
$5.
You doing broke nigga shit, and that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
take it.
That was that. I mean, I wish him the best of luck. I hope he doing good and everything like that. But homie had me looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind a $5 motherfucker. I'm weird these $600 motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Help me with my rent and my car.
They don't do nothing.
$5
Nah, you can take the $5, but you can't get no manager no more. How you ain't got the $5, bruh?
We be fucked up. When you need
shit.
$5 to $20, you fucked
up. For real.
That's the point I was getting. I was like,
everybody
bro,
for $5.
You might need to focus on finding a job first, bro. Like you can't help me right now. Like, and there was a grown ass man. Like this man was grown. It was like all right. So Rare is about 3 years younger. Tone is a year older. But this nigga, the other manager, this nigga was at least, he had to be in his 40s, I want to say, on that shit. And I'm like, bro, like the way I look at it, and I ain't trying to be judgy because I know shit happens, but nigga, at 40, you don't need to be. It might not be what you need to be doing. Like, at least if you're going to be a manager, because a manager, you got to have some money. Mm-hmm. A management job is a real fucked up job because you are literally putting more money into your dope than your dope is putting into your pocket at first. But if you're a good dope dealer, you're going to be able to deal it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
But you know how they say, who said this? Was it was it QC? Somebody was saying like how managers always get left when the artists they
they think
get hot.
yeah.
So it's kind of like a damn near waste of money. Like when you invest in a nigga who make it.
That's what the contract for. You gotta stop being nice to motherfuckers. I mean, shit. Even with my boy Rare and shit like that, we not under contract. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. You know what I'm saying? We're not under contract, but I be telling that nigga out like, nigga, you better put shit on me. It's love. You know what I'm saying between me and him. I ain't that type of person. But at the end of the day, like if you scared of somebody shysting you, pull out a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least get a percentage when they get a deal. Like Lil Uzi left the motherfucker who helped him get on.
That shit, he shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have did. I mean, a lot of folks. I mean, Nicki Minaj. It's a lot of artists that done. I mean, what you gotta think about it? If a motherfucker leave the person that was there in the gym with them, the person that was sleeping with them, that motherfucker. Of course, they ain't gonna be loyal to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers get money and just fuck everybody. They get new mamas and everything.
Not new mamas.
Like shit.
Mom.
Okay, I guess I'll do one more. Okay, what's something you're calm about now, but years ago you would have lost?
Shit.
I'm crying. He dead ass.
No, bro, because alright, man.
You know when they laugh like that, they crazy as shit. That was that crazy
That's a
laugh.
sign right there.
Hell yeah. He had flashbacks.
The whole ain't nobody ever flat out just called like ain't nobody ever just said gay. You know what I'm saying? Call me gay or whatever. But growing up, I ain't got no problem with nobody that's I want people to know I ain't got no problem with the alphabet community. It's a lot of letters, so I don't even want to fuck it up.
I'm crying.
But I ain't got no problem with that. You know, not with that, but I ain't got no problem with y'all community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get it however you get it. That's y'all business. However, I don't want to be if I ain't no police officer, I don't want nobody calling me police officer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't hang with police officers, I don't want nobody calling me police officer.
You ain't no rat. You don't want nobody calling you a rat.
I don't want nobody calling me no police officer whatsoever because I'm not a police officer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an undercover cop. No, that's what I'm about to get to. I'm not an undercover cop either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a private investigator.
Right.
I'm not boss. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my thing is I'm a stickler when it comes down to certain things. Like I don't like to be called. Don't call me no dork. Don't call me no nerd. And don't call me gay. You know what I'm saying? But back in the days, those used to be fighting offenses. Like I had a temper that was like probably like about that thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the simplest little thing would like really make me snap. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like trauma. People used to call you that shit all the time.
Not necessarily. It's just all right. So to give you a story, 3rd grade.
He ain't gonna never forget this shit.
3rd grade, this was my first day at a black school. It was Pitts, CM Pitts, if y'all know about Pitts Elementary. It was my first day in a black school because my mama, I was going to Jackson, which is a white school. So I get to the school and everything. I don't know nobody. When I first get somewhere, I'm kind of quiet. I'm an introvert extrovert. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm cool with people after I get comfortable. So I'm just chilling, but we in the cafeteria and I don't want the food. I end up going to the class a little early. Get to the class, these 2 dudes, Chris and Michael, I still remember their names. They in the class first. They think it's a great idea to say, hey, let's hide. You know what I'm saying? And scare the class. I said, no, I don't know y'all niggas, so I ain't with that shit. So I'm walking out of the class and the class is getting ready to walk into the class. As they're walking in and I'm getting ready to walk out, they get there and Chris and Michael come from the fucking closet. Like, no lie, like they literally came out the closet.
I'm crying.
This is not, I'm not joking. They came out of the fucking, you know, when you put your book bags up and shit like that. Yeah, they was coming out, falling out the closet and shit. So this big girl, she was like, used to bully everybody. Big motherfucker. I didn't know she was the bully at first. Glad I didn't fight her. Anyway, I didn't know she was the bully at first. So she came to class and she was like, oh, they gay. And, you know, during that time, it was like, kids mean as shit. Mm-hmm. So they pointed, gay. So Michael gets the great idea to distract, because they talking about them 2, Chris and Michael. I'm not even in the whole conversation. I'm just minding my business because I don't know y'all niggas. he points at me and say, no, it was him. And I'm saying, like, nigga, I ain't got shit to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I fucking lost my mind, and I remember beating the shit out of that boy. You know what I'm saying? You remember the little cubby desk that go like this? I was slamming the nigga head into the fucking desk. So it's like, it's certain situations that I don't put me in somebody else's shit. That's my thing. I don't like to be boxed in, and I don't like to be putting nobody else's shit.
I gotta ask you. So was you molested or something that make you?
I wasn't. Alright, in a sense of what molestation is, I was molested by a female. I don't know if she was who was fucking watching. I don't know if she was the babysitter. I can't remember who the fuck she was. But this motherfucker used to try to tongue kiss me, and I hated tongue kiss. I still hate tongue kissing to this day. Like, that shit, I like it to a certain extent, but I don't like it. Like, I don't know. Some shit just be like, when motherfuckers be all extra speedy and shit. Like,
body fluid.
Like, it's okay to like lick my chest to a certain extent, but don't leave the spit to a point that my chest cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like. I don't like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then some girls want to like literally lick your tongue, and it just, that shit freaked me out. So it take me back to my babysitter used to try to shove her fucking tongue in my mouth, and I never forget that. Like, I don't know who the fuck it was, but she used to try to put them big ass titties in my face and shove her tongue in my mouth.
You said you and your mom was close. Did you tell your mother?
You know what? I she know now. Shit.
Wow.
I ain't never tell her that.
She might know who that girl is.
Y'all messy as fuck, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of somebody.
I'm crying.
Like, no,
You told us, not us.
But I think so. I think that I don't know. I don't know. The gay thing really came from my brother telling me, "Don't let nobody call you no." And I'm gonna say this word, but the F word. You know what I'm saying? My brother was like, "Don't let nobody call you no F word." So. And they used to make me fight. Like, my brother and sister used to make me fight people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, somebody come over our house and they'd be like, get him, MC, and then I'm just So, I don't know, I guess in the back of my mind, it just kind of like inside my mind was like, don't let nobody call you gay or sissy or whatever.
Okay. I guess it's about time to wrap it up. We went a long time. Good interview. So, tell us about your latest project you got coming out and how people can find you.
Alright, you can find me on Instagram as only the #1 AvaNu, AvaNu. I dropped an album, EP called Holy Love. It's kind of like it's pretty much like a piece to kind of get people to listen to while I'm working on my next project. My next project is to be my 10-year anniversary album. My first album was called Love Makes Hearts Break. That was released in 2012. It's 2022, so I'm doing Love Makes Hearts Break 2 because love is still making hearts break. You gotta be in love in order for your heart to be broken. So I'm working on that right now. The songs are pretty much done. The references are done and everything. They're all written. I just want to kind of redo the production on it. So that's the hold up on it. But that'll be dropping this summer. But in the meantime, got Holy Love, and that's out on all platforms. All streaming platforms and social platforms, like I don't say that.
What's your Instagram?
Only one Avenue. Only the #1 Avenue. AVA.
Anything you want to say, Kay?
What you mean?
Like you said, she just got all goofy all of a sudden.
Because you gonna put me on the side like that. Nah, you want me to close this joint out? Nah, literally it's no pressure. It's like, nah, it's your girl just came for real. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, and we'll see y'all in a minute. We should have one more interview.
And some news.
Hold on.